and welcome to my channel Soon Come 777. Before I tell you what the purpose of this series of videos is, I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Abigail Reid. I'm 50 years of age. I'm married with 2 children, aged 17 and 12, and I'm a qualified journalist and teacher, and I now teach creative writing to children. I've started this series of videos because I'm on a journey to improve my health and my fitness for reasons which I'll tell you in a second. And I want these videos to help other people, but also to help keep me accountable, and also because my good friend Wendy suggested that I make them. So there are 3 reasons why I'm on a huge mission to get fit and healthy this year. Number 1, because I've put on the extra pounds, especially during lockdown, like a lot of other people. But as I've become older, it's harder to lose them, much harder. Number 2, for health reasons, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure when I was being assessed to become a foster carer a couple of years ago. It was so high that they put me on a 24-hour monitor, and the highest top reading was around 200. So I've been on blood pressure tablets, which I'm not really happy with, and I've made an effort to come off them. In fact, I have stopped taking them. I took my blood pressure this morning, and it's very close to being an acceptable level. As a disclaimer, I will say, please don't ever stop your medication without first seeking advice from your GP. I had some horrible side effects from the blood pressure tablets, so I really wanted to stop taking them. And also, you know, I don't want to continue taking medication for the rest of my life. If I can choose to alleviate the problems naturally, then that's what I'd like to do. And third, because I like to travel, and I don't want to be getting travel insurance well into my old age and stating a whole list of ailments that I have and medication that I take, and seeing my insurances bumped up as a result of that. So whilst I can, I will. I'm going to do something about that now. So those are my reasons for making this video. Now, I'm really inspired by before and after photos, videos, whatever, and I'm sure you are too. But I want this to be a little bit different in that this is my start, and I don't just want to show you what the end result will be. In fact, I have no clue what the end result will be because I'm on this journey and this is the start. But I do want to show you what they don't show you in the before and after photos, which is the struggle that goes on in the effort to lose weight. It's all very well being inspired, but the minute that I hit an obstacle, I don't know if you're like me, I see it as a failure. So I stop. You know, oh, I've eaten 3 cakes today. Oh, I didn't go to an exercise class today. So, you know, I'm obviously not as dedicated as that person in the before and after video. So that's a good reason just to give up trying, or at least for a little while. And so it continues. But I'm sure the people who have taken these before and after videos hit obstacles, had their own struggles, and found their own ways to keep going on. So I am going to try and work through my own way to keep going on, and I'm going to share that process with you. Up to date, I've done quite a lot of exercise recently, and I'm trying to keep that up. I'm not one for gym, so I haven't joined a gym. It might well suit you. It's not really for me. I get bored too easily, so I've been walking a lot. I'm going hiking with a friend this week. I've been cycling along the Pennine Trail and the canal paths with my friend Marion. And I've joined a running club, which it was a real big thing for me because, you know, running isn't really my favourite pastime. But I'm finding that being outside, and especially being outside amongst other people, it is really great, not just for fitness, but also for mental health. Just a time to think, a time to clear your mind. I've joined the Mile Shy Club, which runs in Stretford, Manchester, and Old Trafford. I did find it really hard going on the last session, but I think that's because I kept my pace a little bit too fast for me. they say you should be able to speak. So once I'd slowed down, and the lady said to me, you know, as long as your head's bobbing up and down, you're running. So once I'd slowed down to a comfortable pace where I could talk, I found that I could keep going longer and I wasn't out of breath. I've also joined Slimming World. I've not weighed myself this week. On my first weigh-in, I maintained, which was a little bit of a disappointment, but I know that I've made huge changes to my diet, and I know that I've been doing a lot of exercise. Oh, and the other thing is, I bought myself a set of weights in a weightlifting bar, and I've been doing some weights at home. So I've implemented lots of things that should see change in the long term. I've never been a fast one at weight loss. It's never just suddenly dropped off and kept dropping off at a huge rate for me. The journey was always steady in the past whenever I tried to lose weight, and I have lost weight successfully in the past, but like I say, I am finding it harder. So this video is an introductory one. I'm ready to go running this morning, as you'll see. Got my water bottle ready. I'm